Alright guys, so the last dream that I had, like, it was like, I don't know what to say, but like I had another dream during the days like 4th of July, so it was on July 3rd. I had this dream. This dream scared the freaking crap out of me, and I'm gonna tell you why. So it's two dreams, but it's all one. I'm gonna tell you what happened first. So like, I ended up going to an old friend's house and all stuff, so he's like maybe like 3 years younger than me, and for some reason he had a dog, and this was not a dog. He was supposed to be a hellhound. That was the kind of breed he got, but it was a fucking dog that was as big as a deer. Like, it had the body of a deer, but it was a dog. And the thing is that it didn't have like, it was a fucking skeleton covered in blood, covered in fucking rotting flesh, and it had antlers on its head, and then it had like fire and that stuff, like, and then like red eyes, and I was like, what the frick, man? Like, it had it left like black paw prints, like, I guess from like burning ash or something. I'm like, that is freaking weird. What scared me most is that dog hated me, man. Like, it was trying to kill me. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, everybody's like, let's go swimming, let's go to the pool and stuff, and I'm all like trying to like, you know, put on like some swim trunks and that stuff, and then the dog breaks into the bathroom that I'm in and tries to fucking eat me in the bathroom. I had to hop out the window and that stuff, and so like, I'm bare butt naked running around like this like pool that's surrounded by like some homies and stuff, but it's all like, what the frick? And I ended up bailing the what do you call it, the pool party and that stuff, because I was being chased by a freaking dog and that stuff, and I ended up it was so freaking weird, man. I ended up going in my car, my old green Buick car and that stuff, that has the shittiest fucking brakes. That's all I remember about the dream, is trying to get away. And as soon as I get far and that stuff, so like what happens is like, you know, it's like I gotta keep driving because like the dog is following me. The hell, and I'm like, fuck that. So like, I'm trying to like put on some clothes, spare clothes I have in the car and that stuff, and then I end up crashing my car in a restaurant or something like that. I'm like, what the heck? And then like, I have to go around and that stuff, and they're all like, it's like, here to eat, and need to take your seats, and I'm all like, no, I'm not eating here. I just crashed. I'm trying to get home and that stuff. And they're like, oh, is that too bad? So I don't know. It's like Mexicans that like served me in the dream, but like. So that's like the first half of the dream, and then all of a sudden it turned into winter. It went from summer to winter, and what happens is it was snowing, and on my way there it got so cold that I decided to go into this like 2-story CD store, and I remember there's a couple people in there, and all of a sudden some dude decides to handcuff me. I'm like, this is a weird feeling. Like, the guy wants to kill me or something, kidnap me and torture. And I was like, dude, what the heck? And somehow I escaped from the dude, but it was like one of those dreams where I was running in slow motion. So it was like every time he caught up to me, I had to like punch him in the face to like get away and that stuff. And like, I'm falling to my knees and that stuff. And somehow I get outside, I break the door open and that stuff. Like, you know, like I break the door to get outside of that stuff, and as soon as I'm outside, he stops chasing me, because I guess I'm like around like in the open where people can hear me scream and stuff, and I was like, okay, well, at least he's not chasing me anymore. I'm like, dude, this dude trying to kidnap me, what the frick? But like, there's nobody around, which is weird, but he still wouldn't chase me unless I went a certain like further away from the area. And so I decided to take the downtown area, so like, you know, where I'm by buildings and stuff, so he wouldn't chase me. And then what happens is that like, I get kidnapped again. So it's like, I'm around the corner by my house and that stuff, and there's a dude who tries to hold me at gunpoint. Like, I'm around his house, like in his neighborhood, and then he tries to hold me at gunpoint and tries to like, come with me into the house or something like that. And then as soon as he tries to open the door and get his key, because I guess his key was locked and stuff, I decided to make a book for it. And so I end up running all the way to my house. He tries to chase me, he tries to shoot me, runs out of bullets. I don't know how the hell he didn't hit me. He probably had like a 6 magazine bullet, because I know he had a revolver and that shit. But I get home, I go to my grandfather's house and that stuff. And then what happens is that like I end up loading up my own pistol, and when the burglar came over, he decided to walked in, and I filled him up with lead, dude. Fucking killed him, man. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, it was the end of the dream. And then this is the weird part, because actually I guess there's a third scenario of the dream that happened after that. And it's so fucking weird. I guess it was because I was watching like this like show where this guy is in Japan and all that stuff, and he's going to like all these nightclubs and that stuff. And one of them, he meets like this dude named Ladyboy and that stuff, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I guess there's like some like chick like kind of exactly like that, and was trying to like hit on me. It's because I've been making like music videos or something like music, and so like the person was trying to collaborate with music, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down with it. And the person is actually trying to hit me up, and I'm all like, no, I'm not interested in that shit. I'm like, fuck that, man. And then it's so weird because instead of that, it was like, I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. Like, I was in like some of the dude's body and shit. It was so weird because I'm gonna be honest, like I ended up seeing that same fucking person, and then like in this other body, I was like this Chinese dude that thought it was a fucking dude, even though it wasn't, and that shit. I was like, it was a different chick, but it was the same fucking chick. And the only reason I knew it was a fucking same fucking person is because they ended up whooping out motherfucking wiener dog. I'm like, what the heck, man? Like, you know, it scared the freaking crap out of me. And then, like, the dream, the dream doesn't even end right there. Like, I don't remember what specifically happened, but, like, there was, like, a bomb or something about to go off, and we had to get this one dude. And this one dude's family made Kentucky Fried Chicken. And, man, I felt like I tasted the chicken. I was eating all that chicken, and the chicken was so good. And while we were waiting for him to, like, get ready and that stuff, like, I already ate all the chicken because I guess, like, they own, like, a restaurant, so they're making chicken. And I already ate all of it. We waited and that stuff till the dude came, and then as soon as we all got in the car and that stuff, and we had to like run to like the apartment to like save it or something, like a bomb goes off and that stuff, and then like the freaking house like just explodes and that stuff and catches on fire. It's like, well, so much for that house and that stuff. Like, we're all so freaking mad because I guess like we put rent on there, and like we had to pay rent or something, and that's what happened. So we weren't able to pay the rent, so they set a bomb, the bomb went off, so I was like, wow, this is bullcrap, because it wasn't even our fault, because the guy who we were waiting on, while we were eating chicken, is the reason why we had to fucking pay off that fucking mortgage, and it's all like, it was like, it was like, what the frick, that was the end of that dream scenario. And so like I said, stay tuned, and I'll upload at least like maybe 2 of them a day and that stuff, and then like whenever I get my music and that stuff, I'll post like, try to do 2 uploads a day or something. Alright, peace.